What's up, guys? This video is about yesterday's first preseason game and about the positives and negatives I saw in the game. As a team and as individuals, like each player, all those things. Now we won by 6 points against Atlanta Hawks, 96-90. We actually blew them out. We were up by like 15 points, but at the end we kind of, the second string kind of collapsed and gave up a lot of points, and it also had to do with our turnovers, but I'll get to that later. I'm gonna go by each player's stats, or the most important player stats, and then I'll talk about that in commentary later in the video. All right. So, James Johnson, he didn't have a great game, but he ran up and down the floor. He gave it his all. He kind of tried hard, but if he's one of those players that's going to be inconsistent this year, and after the paycheck he got, is he gonna be one of those Lance Stevenson type of players? That's what I'm looking at. At him and Dion Waiters, those two. I am looking at that because if they are those guys, they will get traded. If they are the guys that get paid and then, just disappear and didn't play like they did when they were hungry, then they can easily be replaced. James Johnson didn't have a great game. He only scored 2 points. Hassan Whiteside, 2 for 5, 11 points, 11 rebounds and 8 points. He only played 19 minutes. He didn't, obviously him, Dragic, and Johnson shouldn't be playing that many minutes, honestly. But he's what he gives you. He's a consistent player. Gordon Dragic, 3 for 5. He patched in a few points. He's already in mid-season form from the Eurobasket championship he just won. It's Olivia, but he's basically the Tony Parker for this team. Just like the Spurs have Tony Parker, the Heat have Gordon Dragic. That's what he is to us. Rodney McGruder, he logged in 23 minutes, 4 for 6, very solid night, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He played a little point guard tonight, so I didn't know he can play point guard. Maybe he may end up being our backup point guard, guys. Now, he did start at the small forward position tonight, but I think he should be the backup point guard, and I think Josh Richardson should definitely start as a small forward. Dion Waiters, only 22 minutes. Bad shooting night, 3 for 8, 0 for 3 from the three-point land. Only three rebounds, only 4 assists, and 7 points. Same thing with James Johnson, especially with this guy. If Dion Waiters becomes Lance Stevenson, then he's definitely going to get traded. And I think he does have a lot of trade value. But I doubt that. It's just one preseason game. Don't get all crazy, guys. Obviously, I think Dion Waiters and James Johnson would bounce back. But I want to see less of James Johnson, less of Hassan Whiteside, Gordon Dragic. And Dion Waiters shouldn't even be playing that much either, especially with those ankles. I think that ankle is really bothering him, guys, honestly. Okoro White played very good. He played 17 minutes, 2 for 3, very solid numbers, 1 for 3 for three-point land, and 7 points, 4 rebounds. He's a very long, athletic body that runs up and down this floor. Great 3-and-D player. He is absolutely what we need. Jordan Mickey, I don't prefer him on this roster that much. I mean, it's too many big men we have anyway. I don't get the reason to have him when we have Okoro White, who's way better. Only played 5 minutes. Shot once, made it. 1 rebound. I don't think he's gonna make it on this team anyway. Bam Adebayo, this is his first game, so he didn't. He's very, very nervous. You can tell he's very starstruck. Playing in the NBA, so he only had 1 point. He'd been to the free throw line. Now, granted, he only came in the last 5 to 6 minutes of the game, so I would have liked to see him more in the game so he can, get rid of that anxiety. by the end of the game. But, they got him in at the very, when the game was already won, basically garbage minutes. He played all right. He was very aggressive on offense. That's all I can say. But Bam, I would love to see you get more rebounds. 0 rebounds, bro. I'm looking at. I see you as a guy that should be getting way more rebounds than that. 0 rebounds is not good enough. I want you to be the guy that doesn't look for your offense. I want you to look for your defense first. I want you to have I want you to have the mindset that Justice Winslow already has. See, I want you and Winslow to actually swap mindsets. I want you to look for defense. I want you to get the rebounds. I want you to block the shots. I want you to be that energy player. Now, Justice Winslow, he did come off the bench. He didn't start, guys. At this point, I don't prefer him to start. I prefer Josh Richardson to start. I'll get to that in a minute. 23 points, shot 50% from field goal, logged in 6 points and 8 rebounds. He's a very good hustle rebounder, very great rebounder. He had 4 blocks in this game. He was very, him and Josh Richardson were very, what I'm trying to say, they were very active on defense, very active, and that's what you like to see out of the young players. Kelly Olynyk had a great debut with the Miami Heat. He shot 3 for 4, had 9. He almost had a double-double. He had 9 rebounds, 9 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. A very underrated passing big man. That's why I like him starting next to Hassan Whiteside, because he can easily, you can easily put him at the high post, and you can have Hassan Whiteside cutting to the paint, and that could be an easy alley hoop or anything. I'm not gonna look at Derek Walton Jr. because he really didn't do anything. Wayne Ellington didn't have a great night. He actually shot the most shots tonight. He shot jacked a lot tonight. Only 3 for 10, 2 for 6 for 3. Not a great night. I really didn't care if the Heat signed him this offseason, as I didn't talk that much about Wayne Ellington during this summer. It didn't matter that much because a guy like Matt Williams that only played 5 minutes, he saw what he did in one play for 5 minutes. He came off the screen and shot a 3, and it looked beautiful, guys. It went straight in the net. Didn't touch anything. This guy is a real deal shooter. I've been trying to tell you guys about Matt Williams. I see him getting way more minutes the next game. I see him, Bam Adebayo, Justice Winslow, and Richardson getting way more minutes. Well, guys like him for sure. I see him getting way more minutes next game, along with AJ Hammonds. But yeah, look out for that guy. I think he's gonna make the team. He should definitely make the team. You could put Rodney McGruder at the point guard, and you can definitely use him as he's a sniper. He's probably the best shooter on this team now. Josh Richardson, 25 minutes, 4 for 8. This is the player of the game. 4 for 8. He didn't shoot the 3 very well. He only made 1 3-pointer, connected with 1 3-pointer, 3 rebounds, only 12 points. He had a good game. He had a great game, actually. I think he should definitely. He's playing for that starting spot up at the small forward position, guys. So keep your eyes on him. Everyone already knows this guy's gonna have a breakout year this year. Should be no secret. This guy's gonna play his ass off this year, and I am rooting for him because we do need a solid starting small forward. Because Justice Winslow, while he is great at defense, I gotta see Justice Winslow take more shots. I gotta see him be more aggressive on offense. He made a 2-pointer. He made a mid-ranger. He drove to the paint like on 3 guys and made it in 1. Justice Winslow, the thing about him, I think he's not assertive enough like other guys on this roster. And if he was assertive enough, he would definitely be easily the starter. And Tyler Johnson, he had a very good shooting night. 17 minutes, 6 for 8, 6 for 8 from the field goal, 1 3-pointer, 14 points, 3 rebounds. He played very good on perimeter defense also. Tyler Johnson, he's the 6th man for this team. This is what you expect out of a guy like that with a big contract. He had the most points tonight. So, he led us in points tonight with 14. So, you guys, what do you think about Tyler Johnson? Because I think he deserves that money, actually. And you think about it, from 3 years from now, Tyler Johnson contract won't be worth anything. It's going to be a bargain. I think he's really gonna outplay his contract guy. So just keep your eye on him. I think he can easily win a six-man a year. He can do that. These are all the players that played tonight. Now this part of the video will be about what I think is gonna happen and what I'm proud of seeing out of each player. Josh Richardson, he is a wower. He will be starting pretty soon, guys. Count on him. I don't see Gordon Dragic, Hassan Whiteside, or James Johnson having that many minutes next game. I want to see more of a Matt Williams, a AJ Hammonds, more of a Bam Adebayo. You know, hell, you don't even have to play Hassan Whiteside no more this preseason. You can just start Bam Adebayo. I want to see more of Bam Adebayo, and I want to see AJ Hammonds and Matt Williams, and I also want to see more Rodney Magruder also. These guys, I want to see these guys and see what we have in them. As for everyone, and also Carl Whiteford, definitely. As for everyone else, less minutes. You shouldn't play them. You shouldn't overplay these guys. Not Pat Riley, but Espo. I shouldn't see these guys being overplayed. The names I just named, those are the guys that I want to see overplayed. I want to see what we have in them. I see potential in them. And Matt Williams may become one of my favorite guys on the team, just the way how he can shoot the ball, man. That guy, he has a very good jump shot. It's almost Ray Allen like how he shoots. I really think Ray Allen's been working with this guy. That's why I want Ray Allen as a shooting coach on this team. But other than that, we were a very solid game, very interesting game. Our next game is going to be on Thursday against Brooklyn. It's going to be on NBA TV again around 6:30 Central Time out here. We ought to beat them also, but I want to see more of the younger guys, more of the younger cats get more time this next game, and we shall see. Eli for 305 out. Let's get it. You guys tell me what you think in the comments.